Dear friend, don't forget, your death will come. Time is a bastard. Its very existence is gross and humiliates all organisms that dare to breathe. However, in this particular situation, time is not to blame. The Wizened finale will get you sooner or later. After she bestows her curse upon me, I can hear her, drawing nearer with every heartbeat. Her deepest desire is to erase my name from this world. Her darkest heart loves to tell me that beyond is a lie, and nowhere will welcome my soul. Hear my words. The hands of the clock will choke me to death, and they will do it before they were supposed to. It is my fate now, but not always was. The slaughter has threatened my life and corrupted my mind. Since it started, each sunrise comes tarnished by despair, and each breath seems to be the last. Thousands have met this destiny, and thousands will. The Wizened finale, whose name only few dare to pronounce, will hold accountable for betraying time. She'll cry for every early death she's caused. She started massacring children. Years later, teenagers witnessed her will too. Her inhumane routine has worsened with time. Not only the profile of her victims has changed, but also the number of casualties. Experts say that an average of 5 young lives perish daily due to her wrath. Many have fought without success, for life shall never win against death. In the end, resignation is all we have. This intoxicating feeling of unfairness will rot me from the inside until the day she finds me. But there's a life to live. Existence itself is a declaration of war against death. But we have no chance of winning. Life accompanies us as we climb the mountain that leads to oblivion. Some may greet joy on their journey, and some will beg for death to shorten their path. Neither is me. Where there was once youth, only fear remains. And those that once cared for me can now only feel pity for my luck. I will never welcome death as a friend, and I can't accept joy as a long-lasting truth. No intellect can ever truly understand reality. We are exploited by abstract forces that isolate us from happiness. Every person fights them in their own way. Death, life, mind, change, space, and time. Wise men call them arcana. These exist not only as a concept but as true gods that rule over the cosmos. A big part of our population decided to worship them. The Wizened finale is one of these arcana, the arcanum of death, the only one to manifest physically among the mortal within recent years. She did it when she turned her back on time and started the slaughter. Our people asked for help, but mankind could not protect us. Far from caring for the youth, the government saw the opportunity to advertise Newman, the official goddess of our nation, and started to kill those who believed in the sacred forces of reality. They condemned arcanism as the root cause of the slaughter. They tagged the Wizened finale as a result of our offenses towards their so-called deity. The government told our people their children were dying because of their lack of faith. No words can describe the atrocious crimes they have committed. They found mourning mothers and decided to blame them just to impose their prayers. In desperation, our people found solace in ancient rituals practiced in arcanism. They said that only an arcanum could face death, so they begged the arcanum of life to support the youth and fight death. The bittersweet miracle, as people call him, has always been the arcanum that interacts with humanity the most. Though no human has ever seen him, he manifests his powers by making pacts with the living during these rites. I don't need to explain these practices in detail. Still, you should know that life also betrays time by participating in these traditions. For example, after the miracle accepts the conditions of a pact, he creates some nasty beings called Boros, which translates to forbidden in a local language. These ghostly creatures transcend space as we can humanly understand it. They are dangerous even for their summoner and depict the capricious behavior of life. No other arcana support their creation, and wise people say they can cause the awakening of time. If you ask me, I don't think the bittersweet miracle will care enough to battle the Wizened finale when she comes for me. There is no arcanum that you can trust. When the arcanum of death betrayed time, the miracle did nothing about it. And when she started to kill children, life didn't seem to care. He has used the packs for his own sake, and no evidence shows that the bittersweet miracle has saved at least one kid from the slaughter. Rituals don't help either. Boros are by no means created to obey human demands. They exist as mere avatars that personify the packs and guarantee their fulfillment. The miracle is never meant to help us. Few people agreed on this, but now, after all the Boros linked to pacts that involve the protection of children disappeared, desolation is all we can expect. Life has abandoned us.